Hey chums! Greetings from Disney's Boardwalk. Tonight we have a reservation over at Flying Fish, which reopened not too long ago. I'm excited to try this restaurant out.
I am too. I watched a vlog the other day from Princess and the Bear, and the food looks really, really, really good. I'm excited to go see what's over here. We're going to go ahead and get checked in and get seated.
So, the first thing that they brought us out over here, there's actual physical menus. This is the menu with the food allergy recommendations, and then Adam has the regular menu, and then they also brought this over. So this has rose water in it, and these like little it looks like a giant aspirin. You go ahead and you stick this in here, and you see that this is going to turn into something to clean your hands with. It's so cool. You want me to put yours in too?
No, I'll do mine.
Okay. Yeah, it's rose water. So fancy.
My bread service has arrived. Mel is obviously getting gluten-free bread, and I think the coolest thing here so far is this little butter that looks like fish scales, and it actually matches the silverware, which is a very nice touch, and the texture on the napkin. I thought that was really cool. The bread is actually made at a bakery in Castleberry, and he said it's specifically made for this restaurant.
This restaurant is really cool looking inside. Just the lights on their own are like really fun. It's just a really nicely decorated restaurant, but this just gives you an idea of what it looks like here inside.
This potato chive bread is actually really, really good, and this butter is so soft. Look at this. It's just like a whipped butter. Very good.
I saw this drink online that was not on the drink menu, and I asked about it. So apparently it's a dessert drink, but he was like, just get it right now anyway, the way it works. So this drink over here is called the Peanut Butter Freeze, and it has creme de banana, creme de cocoa. Obviously it's a frozen drink. There's Bailey's in it. It looks like a milkshake, so let me get a spoon of that. That's delicious.
For my cocktail, I decided to try their version of the gin and tonic. Very simple drink, but I have recently tried some really good gin. I didn't really like gin until recently, until I tried the good stuff. I have a feeling this is going to be absolutely delicious. Oh wow, that's good. That is really good. And they put this little lime rind right here, so you can smell it while you drink. So you're just getting lime in the nose. That is really, really tasty. I like it.
For an appetizer, I got the cheese plate, and they even give you like a little thing with it so that you know which cheeses that you're eating. So I'm excited to eat this because there's different types of cheese. Looks like there's some honeycomb over here too. I don't even know where to start. Ooh, this is a soft cheese. Try this out. That is so good. I think that's goat cheese. I'm always so excited about really good quality cheese. These are so delicious.
For an appetizer, I decided to go with the server recommended pork belly, which also comes with some apple slaw and a little potato croquette. This is cured here for 3 days straight, and then turns into this beautiful work of art that we see before us here. I can't wait to dive into this. Oh man, it's so soft. Like I'm not even really putting much pressure on the knife to cut through. It's a little bit sweet, crisp on the outside, perfect, and everything just melts. I want to say that that's probably the best pork belly I've ever had in my life. It's unbelievable. I have no words. I'm gonna try the croquette. The croquette's really good, nice and creamy, lots of flavor. It's a very heavy potato flavor, but it's fried really well. It's not really, there aren't any hot spots in it. It's not burned up or anything. And then finally the apple slaw. That's also really good. Really light and fresh. And I think this trio of flavors works so well together. I absolutely am more than happy with my choice for appetizer.
So for dinner, I ordered the potato wrapped snapper. So literally, this looks like, well, it is. It's a fried piece of fish, but it's not breaded. It's actually wrapped in layers of potato. So it's gluten-free. Pull the little allergy sticker out. There's a leek fondue underneath it. I mean, lots of interesting stuff going on. Cut through. This is really fun. It reminds me of fish and chips. It's delicious. Let's see underneath here. Yeah, this is very good. This definitely reminds me of fish and chips.
For my entree, I decided to go with a 12-ounce New York strip. This comes with béarnaise, some what they call carnival cauliflower, and also a gratin, which is 16 layers of potatoes compressed down and cured, and then right before it hits the plate, they flash fry it. So let's dive right in. Let's see here. That flavor combination is very good. The sear on the steak is perfect. The béarnaise is really good. I'm very, very curious to try the gratin. That is absolutely wonderful. That gratin is so good. Crisp on the outside, the inside's nice and soft. Tons of flavor. Tons and tons of flavor. And just a little cream sauce on the side. That's wonderful. Absolutely love it.
This chocolate disc on top. It's kind of like a play on Cocoa Beach on the East Coast. That's a chocolate mousse cylinder. And it's the hot chocolate ganache is going to breach this disc, and it's going to fall inside like an upside down inverted lava cake.
Yeah,
Bloop,
there it goes.
There it goes. Gotta love it.
That's so cool.
Mm-hmm. And there is just a hint of a creme brulee custard in there as well to balance out the rich chocolate with a little vanilla. Enjoy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And you've got your strawberry basil?
Yes.
Well, you heard the man. This is the chocolate breach. And now it's time to breach the breach. I'm going in. Oh, wow. Try not to make too much of a mess here. It's so rich and warm and cold at the same time. There's little crunchies as soon as they hit your mouth, they just start melting. And then,
in with this cocoa dust. This is amazing. Absolutely fantastic dessert.
We just finished our dinner over at Flying Fish, and I was impressed. So this is considered a fine dining restaurant, but I will say that not everybody was really dressed up in there. You could tell that some people might have just come from Epcot, or maybe they're just relaxing here. They're staying at the Boardwalk, but you don't have to come here like all dressed up. I mean, if you don't have a park day and you have time to get dressed up, you can. But it wasn't a necessity in here. But
no, it wasn't.
As far as the food, though, I thought the food was really good.
I did too. That was excellent. I am really honestly impressed with everything I had. I don't think there was a single thing I had that I thought could have been or should have been better. Like, I think that was really, really good. Even my cocktail was good. It was a nice light gin and tonic. And everything from the bread service all the way to the dessert was, I think it hit every mark.
Yeah, so I will say that the gluten-free options here are a little bit slim, but they definitely are there. With the main food, like the entrees and some of the appetizers, they could be adjusted to be gluten-free. The waiter thought that they could do that with some of the desserts, and I was like, all right, you could check and see. But none of the desserts on the menu were gluten-free, but they do have sorbet. So if you're gluten-free or dairy-free, you can still have dessert here. They do have a sorbet. So I had some of that so that I could have dessert with Adam and watch him eat that super impressive looking crazy chocolate concoction that you melted down, and I had to watch whatever.
That thing was amazing. And the service was really, really fantastic. Our server, Izzy, was awesome.
He was awesome.
Great server. Knowledgeable, funny, friendly. Again, this restaurant just hit all the marks. I'm so happy with our experience here and the meal here. And I would absolutely recommend this 110%. And I think we will be coming back here soon to try some other dishes.
So just to give you an idea of the price point, cheese board, this is all beef. Okay, so they do take discounts here. If you have an annual pass or DVC, you can use that there and get a little bit of money knocked off the bill. So they, just to give you an idea of some of the prices, like that snapper I had, that was $58. I think that was probably the most expensive dish that they had.
Filet is $59.
Okay,
The
so
filet is
they have a
$59.
few things
So
in the
close enough.
50s, but you know,
Yeah.
so that gives you an idea of the price point over here. And the cheese board that I had, the cheese board was 21. So what was the pork belly that you had?
Pork belly was 16 or 17. The cocktail was 12. And I think your
Yeah.
cocktail was 15.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That cocktail that I had actually was both a drink and a dessert. That was just so good. Tasted
Everything.
like
See, you did get to
peanut
have a
butter
good dessert.
shake. My drink. No, I mean the sorbet's okay, but I want those desserts were just so beautiful that they had over here.
Everything here was just fantastic. Honestly, just a great all-around meal. I think everything we've eaten here on the Boardwalk so far has been great. I don't think there's been anything where I'm like, nah, that restaurant was okay. Everything's been awesome. It's next door to Trattoria Al Forno, which is my favorite Italian restaurant on Disney property. And we just discovered tonight that it's the same chef. That chef revamped the menu at Trattoria Al Forno and came over here and did his thing at Flying Fish. Fantastic. Fantastic restaurants, both of them, really. All right, chums, we're going to call it a night here on Disney's Boardwalk. Be sure to subscribe to this channel right this second if you've not done so already. Smack the like button, hit the bell icon to receive all notifications every single time we upload a video. And until next time, we will see you guys at the parks.